I know at Occupy Wall Street they had some of these issues where like they would have they'd have like these tents. I suppose I never went to Occupy Wall Street. This is all secondhand, so I might get something wrong, but. From my understanding, they would have tents or communal spaces or whatever the hell they call them.
Of course, they were communal spaces.
Yeah. They love word. I love the lingo that they use. It's so stilted and like not real. But they would have like these communal space tents where like they were like people would just go there and then they could stand and they could like say what they wanted to and people would go in to listen or you would go in to speak or something and you would sort of stand in line and wait for the next person in front of you to go to be done, and then you would go, and then they would just keep going like that all day, where people would just stand up, and it would all probably bullshit rants about the corporate elite and everything that these people bitch about all the time. But they tried to. The problem was it was all white men that were doing it, right? Because all white men have agencies, so they have ideas, they have things that they want to talk about. So it was all white men that were going up, regardless of the fact they're complete leftists. They still want to go up and tell their story, so to speak. So it was all white men going up there and doing it, and they had this. So they started instituting these rules where, like, if you're a POC, you can skip to the front of the line. Or if you're in particular, or like then they had like levels of oppression. So like a black man could skip in front of a white man, but like a black woman would skip in front of the black man. So if you walked in there as like a black woman, the black woman would be the most oppressed. I suppose if you're like a white woman but you're a lesbian, then a woman goes ahead of a man. I'm assuming, but I'm wondering where like there must have been some clashes. Like what is it like? Say you're like a white lesbian. Does that out underprivilege a black man?
Oh, man.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know
that's what they fight about. That's probably what the entire meeting was about. I mean, there was no white people there to speak any sense to them.
Maybe they were trying to come up with a list, the hierarchy. Wait, but there is no hierarchy.
Sometimes even in left-wing circles, when this starts happening, if there's a white man there, he'll be like, wait a second. This is bullshit. Like, let's talk about like destroying capitalism or something, right? Like that's what he'll do instead of being like, instead of this hierarchy of who's of the pissing contest, let's like concentrate on what's really important, and that's destroying capitalism. And even Alex, I know you remember that thing I found so long ago. It was like some site supposedly run by Native American women. It was called like Unsettling Settlers.
Yeah.
You remember that? And it was about how like it was like it was about how in their Marxist meeting groups the white men still like took charge of all the meetings and without like these Native American women. Like how the real struggle was class and not race, and they were so mad about it. So I think that's sort of what's going on there, is that's like they don't want any white man in there will at some point be like, hey, wait a second. Aren't we supposed to destroy capitalism instead of have a pissing contest amongst ourselves?